we go. Let's get started with our virtual yoga session today. And we're going to be started in a lying down position on our back. Feet are flat, knees are up facing the sky. Let's rest our arms down by our sides. And let's have the palms face the earth, spreading the fingers away from one another. Legs width apart, feet are flat, knees are weightless. Let's melt our back into the earth. Let's tilt the chin slightly up towards the sky, melting the shoulder blades down into the earth. Hold it here and let's take a deep breath in and exhale out through the mouth. Good, again, just focus on your breathing, just trying to melt the body down into the earth while relaxing the muscles, freeing the mind of any stress. Good, let's try to keep the ribs closed. And we're trying to sink the spine down into the ground. Knees have a nice weightless feeling. Can even sway them right and left. Then let's sway back and forth on the tailbone so we can transfer the weight to one side and then move through the center and transfer to the opposite side. Good, keeping the feet planted down into the earth. Good, and let's plant the feet flat with the knees facing the sky. And we're going to hold it here as we take a deep breath in and exhale out through the mouth. Good, let's turn the hands so the palms are now facing the sky. Relaxing the fingers. And let's take those arms and stretch them straight out into a T position. Hold it here and let's take a deep breath in and exhale out through the mouth. Good, and deep breath in and exhale out. Good, and let's take that right and left leg and let's stretch it all the way down onto the earth. And feel how your chest lifts towards the sky as you take a deep breath in and then hold it here as we exhale. Good, and deep breath in and exhale. Good, and let's just turn the palms over, stretch the fingers away from one another, and let's firmly press our arms and hands down into the ground. Just press our shoulders back, engaging the muscles in the arms, and has our arms feel like they're the heaviest part of our body. Let everything else have a nice weightless touch to it. So even our toes let's move the toes around, creating small ankle circles. Good, continuing focus on your breathing. Inhales, you come up. Exhales, you come around. Again, just reverse your ankle circles. And then relax them. Good, let's hold it here and take a deep breath in. And exhale out through the mouth. Good, release the tension in your arms. And let's reach them all the way back behind the head. And let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, slide your arms all the way back out to that T position. And then relax them down by your side, palms facing the ground. Good, and just let the body rest here in its resting position with the eyes closed. Let's take the right hand, place it over the tummy. Let's take the left hand, place it over the heart. Good, and again, we're just trying to release any tension in the muscles and any stress in the mind. Try to let's think of warm colors since now it is spring. Thinking of warm things warms up the body and has our muscles release any tension that is in them. Good, let's take our gaze and let's look up and over towards the right side. Good, stretching out the left side of our neck. Let's take a deep breath in. Good, then exhale, face the center. Good, and look up and over towards the left, stretching out the right side of our neck, taking a deep breath in, and then exhale as you come back to the center. Good, and then very gently, let's bring a small amount of energy into our feet, so our feet are flat and our knees are facing the sky, our legs are hip width apart. Let's take our arms and rest them down by our sides, spreading the fingers away from one another. Good, let's hold it here and take a deep breath in. And continue to hold it here as we exhale. Good, let's flatten the spine completely into the earth, and let's press each vertebrae down into the ground and slightly tilt the pelvis up towards the sky. And let's start to roll up through the back and go into that bridge position. Have the pelvis reach the ceiling. Hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. Good, then as we exhale, let's roll down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, and the tailbone's going to be the last thing to come down. Good, hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, press the spine down into the ground and start to tilt that pelvis up towards the sky. And let's roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Now we're only going to go as high as the lowest rib. So we're actually pressing the shoulders down into the ground. Hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Let's roll back down through the spine. Tailbone's going to be the last thing to come down. Good, and last bridge that we're going to do, hold it down here. Let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, press the spine down into the ground and start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Pelvis reaching up towards the sky. Shoulder blades are now pressing down, only going as high as the lower rib. Hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let's roll back down through the spine. Tailbone's the last thing to come down. Good, from here, let's stretch those legs out in front of us. Hold it here and let's just take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Good, let's bring a small amount of energy into the wrists. And let's just circle them up and around nice and slowly for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, let's reverse for 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, relax your arms down by your side. Let's hold it here and take a deep breath in. And exhale out through the mouth. Good, and let's turn away from the sky. I'm going to go into a prone position. Coming into this Sphinx pose, pressing your forearms down into the earth, spreading the fingers away from one another. Let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, let's turn the elbows out and let's rest the right hand on top of the left and turn our face to face the right side. Good, and let's just hold it here. Sink our body down into the earth. Good, take a deep breath in and exhale, pressing your hands from underneath your shoulders, crawling back into a child's pose. Reaching the hands forward, curling into a small ball. Good, spreading the fingers away from one another. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling out through the mouth. Good, let's come back up to a quadruped position, hands and knees. Good, arms underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Press yourself away from the floor. Good, let's hold it. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale out through the mouth. And let's go back into that child's pose. Reaching the hands forward, spreading the fingers away from one another. Good, breathe into your back. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling out through the mouth. Good, and as we exhale, let's come back up to that quadruped position. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Good, let's take the hands, walk them underneath the shoulders, and let's roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Focus is front. Good, let's take the hands and let's reverse all the way back. And then let's interlace the fingers and let's stretch all the way up. Good, let's relax the hands back down by our side and let's walk back out. Good, let's hold the hands here and let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, come up to a quadruped position. Good, breathe into your back. And then exhale, child's pose. Good, walk the hands underneath. Roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Good, and let's go all the way to the back. Interlace the fingers and stretch. Good, let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, relax the hands and then let's walk back out. Okay, let's go to our quadruped. And from here, we're going to hold it. Feel as though you're pressing your spine up against the ceiling, stretching the arms away from one another. Let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, we're going to continue to hold it here. Have the top of the head reach forward, pressing the shoulder blades away from the ears. Good, let's tuck the chin into the chest, tailbones curving underneath, creating the letter N with our spine. We're coming into our cat position, taking a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, flat back, and then we're going to keep going in the reverse direction. Let's flip the tailbone, creating the letter U with the spine. Pressing the shoulder blades down, chest forward, top of the head is reaching back behind you. We'll come into the flat back, tucking the tailbone back underneath, taking a deep breath in as we curve the spine to come into our cat. And then exhale, flat spine, go into the cow. Good, and deep breath in. And then exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Come back to this flat back position and let's crawl back into the child's pose. And let's walk up and over towards our right side, stretching out our left. Let's hold it for 2 sets of breath. Good, let's move back through the center, up and over towards the left. Good, let's come back to the center. Let's come up to that quadruped position. And we're going to go into the plank. So take that right foot, stretch it all the way back, and then the left foot, stretch the left foot all the way back. Good. Press yourself away from the floor, flattening the back up against the ceiling. Shoulders are pressing back, top of the head is reaching forward, taking a deep breath in. As we exhale, press the elbows back, relax all the way down, relax the toes, and let's push ourselves away from the floor, rolling up to the spine, completely relaxing the legs, and we're going to hold it here. Let's tuck the toes underneath. We're going to come up into that plank position. Okay, let's hold it here, take a deep breath in, and then let's exhale, roll down, relax the toes, roll up through the spine. Good, hold it here, let your back sink into this position. Top of the head is reaching back. Take those toes and tuck them underneath. Come up to that plank position. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's plant the knees down, back into the child's pose. Good, let's walk the hands underneath. As long as you can. And let's spine, head is going to be the last thing to come up. Good, focus is front. Take your hands, reach all the way back. Good. Arms are now reaching towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Let's interlace and stretch. Good. And as we exhale, arms out to the side. Good. And reach forward. Deep breath in. Now let's stay in the ball. And as we exhale, take your hands, reach them all the way back behind you. Now let's hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale. Plant the hands underneath. Push yourself away from the floor, roll up to the spine. Good, let's take the hands, root them all the way up, interlace, and stretch. Good, and bring them back down. Good, let's come to that quadruped position. And then we're going to curl into ourselves into a small ball, having the hands slightly in front of you. And let's plant the heels down into the ground. And let's roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Good, focus is now front. Take your hands, reach them all the way back. Interlace them and stretch. Good, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, chin to the chest. Let's roll down. Good, bend your knees. Curl into a small ball, breathe into your back. Exhale, press the heels down. Roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing. Let's take the hands and reach them all the way up. Interlace those fingers and stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, flat back forward. Good, let's take those hands and interlace them all the way back behind us. Now we're going to stretch them. Good, let the arms dangle, and let's bend the knees. Heels are lifting. Take a deep breath in. Good, exhale, press the heels down. Roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing to come up. Good, hands all the way up, interlace and stretch. Good, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, flat back forward. Interlace the fingers back and stretch. Good, reaching for the ground. Let's bend the knees. And then stretch, and let's roll up all the way through the spine. Focus is front. Get on our face front, just so it's a little easier to see. Feet are parallel. Let's take the right arm. We're going to reach up and over. Take a hold of the left hand and give it a nice little stretch for standing moon, looking down at your left side. Hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, come back to the center. Same thing with the left, up and over towards the right. Grabbing a hold of the left wrist with the right hand, holding it here. Let's take a deep breath in. Good, then exhale, come back to the center. Good, and right hand up and over. Grab a hold and side stretch. Deep breath in. Good, and exhale, left hand up and over. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Good, let's interlace the fingers and then stretch the arms all the way up. Deep breath in. Good, then exhale, let's take that right hand, reach right across the chest. Good, let's hold it here for 2 sets of breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, let's bring it behind the head. Pressing down onto the elbow slightly. Good, take a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good, let's take the left hand, reach right across the chest. Deep breath in. Good, exhale, drop it down, put it behind, pressing down onto the elbow, holding it here. Good, and then release. Let's take the hands all the way up. Interlace and stretch, flat back forward. Take your hands, reach them all the way back behind you, interlacing and stretch. Good, stay in this position. Take your hands all the way back forward. Let's bend the knees, relax the arms, and then let's roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Good, and then we're going to do that again. Interlace the hands as they come up and stretch. Good, flat back forward. Hands all the way to the back, interlace and stretch. Release again, reach forward. Bend the knees, relax the arms, and roll up. Good, inhale up. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to the back and interlace and stretch. Good, reaching forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, relax the arms. And let's roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Good, from here, let's take the arms all the way up. And then side stretch back to the standing moon, taking a deep breath in. And then exhale, come back to the center. Left hand, inhale up and over. Standing moon to the right. And then exhale, come back to the center. Good, let's bring our heels together and our toes apart. So our feet are making a small V. Let's take the hands, we're gonna lift the right heel. And as we draw the foot closer in towards our center, we're gonna bring the palms together, taking a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're gonna drop the arms and lower the heel back down. Good, and we're gonna bring the arms out to a T, lift in the left heel. Bring it in close towards your center, palms together. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, lower that heel, relax your arms. Good, lift the right heel, arms to a T. And then exhale. Good, and lower down and relax. Good, inhale, lift the left heel. And then exhale. And then lower the left heel down. Good, and again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, last one to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, let's leave our legs hip width apart. And let's start to drop the chin to the chest. Let's roll down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, reaching for the ground. Good, bend the knees, curl into a small ball, take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, let's press those heels down into the ground and let's start to roll back up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Good, reach up for the sky. And then exhale. Chin to the chest, roll down. Good, curl into a small ball. And let's come to a seated position. Crisscross, right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee. Good, let's continue to hold it here. Let's just take a deep breath in. And then exhale out through the mouth. Good, let's drop the head, chin to the chest. Let's do one slow head roll to the right and all the way around. Good, and then one more. Good, and then head roll to the left. All the way around, and then one more. Good, dropping the head down. Good, and then look forward. We're gonna look straight up at the sky. And then forward. Good, let's head tilt to the right. And up towards the center, and tilt the head to the left. And up to the center. Good, and look back. And center, and then look down. And center. Good, let's hold it here and take a deep breath. And then exhale out through the mouth. Let's take that right hand and reach it forward. Left hand, reach it back. And then twist towards the left side. Good, let's hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Continue to hold it here as you exhale. Let's take that right hand and reach up and over. And then come back to the center and the left hand reaches up and over. Good, and one more time. Forward hand goes to the back. Good, and the back hand goes forward. Good, let's come to the center, resting the hands on the knees, and the same thing on the other side. Left hand forward, right hand back, small twist. Hold it here, let's take a deep breath in, and exhale. Good, let's take the front hand to the back. Good, come to the center and bring the back hand to the front. Good, and same thing, left to the back. And then back to the front. Good, let's come back to the center, hands on the knees. Let's continue to hold it here, take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Good, let's stretch our legs out in front of us. Let's take the right leg, cross it over the left hand goes over the right knee. Good, take a deep breath in. And exhale as we hold. Good, come back to the center. Good, then up and over. Right arm right over the left knee. Good, and then coming back to the center. Let's lie down on our backs. Relax your arms down by your side with the palms facing the sky. Relax your shoulders, chin slightly tilted up towards the sky. Good, let's hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale out through the mouth. Good, let's take that right hand, place it over the tummy, left hand over the heart, and then tilt the head up and over towards the right side. Good, coming back to the center, and let's go up and over towards the left. Stretching out the right side of our neck. Good, coming back to the center. Let's hold it here and take a deep breath in. And exhale out through the mouth. Good, relax your arms down by your side. Let's have the palms face the sky. Good, take your left leg, relax it all the way down, and then same thing with the right. Good, deep breath in and out through the mouth. Good, and let's bring the palms of the hands down onto the ground. And then very slowly, moving muscle by muscle, taking your time. Let's come up to a seated position. Come to a crisscross, hands on your knees. Good, let's drop the head. And let's go into a C curve. Hollow the abdominal wall, chin to the chest. Good, let's hold it here and take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing. Good, deep breath in. And then exhale, chin to the chest, C curve. Good, and then roll back up. Good, and then let's tilt the head to the right. Apply a small amount of pressure with the right hand. And then looking down at the ground. Okay, then coming back up, and then tilt the head up and over towards the left. Apply a small amount of pressure with the left hand. Good, and then look down. Good, and then facing front. Take your hands, reaching straight out to a T position, taking a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your palms together. Good, let's drop the head. Relaxing any other stresses in the body, realizing how different you feel versus the beginning of class. Sitting nice and tall on your sit bones, focus is front, opening up the eyes, take a deep breath in. Exhale out to the mouth. Good, and namaste. Good job, and thank you for coming to my